You're listening to the John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
Sunny 93.3. Thank you so much for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. How you doing, Dan?
I'm much better now. And if we could just address the big deal.
What's the big deal?
I mean, well, it is Friday, which is
yes,
kind of nice, but Heidi is back.
I am
Yay!
back.
We're happy to have you back in the studio, Heidi.
That was
Thank you.
two whole Heidi-less shows.
There were.
And it was odd. It was just me and you, and then we'd stop and look
stare
over
at that
there
microphone,
and,
weep a little bit.
Yeah, weep openly. It was.
I'm sure you did.
I've got a whole mailbag
like
full
to
of
have
letters
seen that.
from people that were asking when Heidi was coming back.
No, they were all asking, "What did you do to her?"
There was a rumor that I had you chained to the water heater in our basement. Sadly,
I started that
Heidi
rumor.
started that rumor.
She did, yeah.
She actually said that to Dan. She said, "I'm not really sick. He's got
Send
me
help.
chained to the water heater in the basement."
Well, I wouldn't worry about it until he's telling you to put the lotion on your skin. Hey, it's National Piano Day.
All right.
Either you guys play?
No.
You had a
I can
piano.
play one song. I don't even know what it's called, but I
You could play
learned
Peter,
it.
Peter, Pumpkin Eater, and Mary Had a Little Lamb. And not really well on either of those,
That's
actually.
okay. That's perfectly okay. It's actually a day to salute that great instrument, the piano. It was founded by German pianist and composer Nils Fromm a whopping 4 years ago.
Only 4 years?
So a couple things. Yeah, this really didn't launch until 2015, which is why don't waste your time looking for a Hallmark card. And frankly, 99.9% of the population doesn't care. So nice job, Nils.
Thanks, Nelson.
Pony up there, buddy.
It's cool that we finally have a National Piano Day, though.
We do.
So before, we were pianoless.
Nils Fromm, those Germans.
It's also National Vietnam Veterans Day.
Big
today.
deal. It's a huge
is.
deal.
That's a huge
So I want to
deal.
make sure we salute the Vietnam veterans listening and all of those who've served. Thank you so much for your service.
Yeah, anybody who's served, especially Vietnam. I mean, do something. Just shake their hand, say thanks, whatever. Walk their cat, sing them a song, do something.
Do something nice today. That would be really good. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris on Sunny 93.3.
Is your credit card a good fit for you? How did you even get the card you have now? Was it mailed to you? Those are usually the worst cards. They typically have higher fees and rates. Someone has to pay all that postage to mail out millions of cards every day. If you like a better credit card, check out the website bettercreditcards.net. This is a great place to find the cards that are usually a better fit for you. Bettercreditcards.net. That's bettercreditcards.net.
Sunny 93.3, thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris. Time now for Manly Men doing manly things in a manly fashion.
Manly men are we.
And who better suited than me? Well, I can think of literally hundreds of people right
Mr.
off the
Manly.
top of my head. This is kind of fun. You're going to be a manly man, and sometimes, for instance, I have, let's see, I have 4 brothers. I have 2 brothers that do not have children.
Oh, okay.
So somehow they get into the designated crazy uncle.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're like the crazy uncle, or you don't have kids, whatever the case may be, you should know a couple of cool crazy uncle tricks. Anything from pulling the coin out of a niece or nephew's ear, just anything. And they tend to. So I got my middle brother, Buddha.
Okay.
He is a lunatic.
He's older than Oogie?
He is, no, Oogie's the oldest.
Oogie's the oldest.
I'm number 2. Buddha Boy is dead center. He's right in the middle.
Okay.
And he happens to be a pretty good musician. He plays harmonica. He plays drums. He also has a great collection of muscle cars.
Really?
Yes. And his trick, way back when Luke and Sadie were just teeny tiny, we went to the cities for a wedding. My youngest brother was getting married. And, see, Buddha at that time, he was driving a prototype of the 1975 Trans Am from Smokey and the Bandit.
Oh, yeah.
Identical car.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Dad? Yep. Yeah. Uncle Buddha wants to see if we can ride with him to the wedding. Well, we're in Minneapolis. Wedding was in St. Paul. I said, yeah, sure, that's okay. And I line up behind him, and he was down I-94, and he was gone. He wasn't done, and I'm not happy.
Arrived before he left. That's how fast he was going?
Yes, but he immediately got coolest crazy uncle status from that day forward.
I'll bet.
Yeah, we got to the site of the wedding, and kids got out of the car. We want to do that some more. You were doing 140.
Yeah.
That is not okay.
Let's not do this again.
So, yeah, there you go. A couple of cool uncle tricks, because who doesn't love a crazy cool uncle?
It is cool to be the crazy cool uncle once in a while. Thank you so much for listening to Manly Men doing manly things in a manly fashion. We got water cooler talk coming up after this.
Do you have a pretty good sense of humor? You might like this. Early in the morning each day and every day, we share something weird to make people laugh at weirdgiftoftheday.com. You don't need to sign up for anything. You don't even need to spend a penny. Just follow the page on Facebook and get a smile to start each day when we share the weird gift of the day. Not on Facebook? That's okay. You can see the weird gifts on our website too. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Sunny 93.3, time now for water cooler talk, brought to you by Aqua One.
Yeah, I think this has been statewide news for a couple of days, and it's just absolutely cool. The Ellsworth Air Force Base has been selected as one of 3 bases that will be home to the U.S. Air Force's next generation long-range bombers.
That's pretty darn cool.
Oh, cool.
Have you seen photos of these?
Wow, pretty, cutting edge.
Yeah, it looks like a something from the future.
Pretty cutting edge. Yeah, they should all be manufactured in place sometime in the next, 7-8 years, something like that.
That's cool
But
stuff.
it's pretty amazing when you think about it. And I want to say it was during the Clinton administration. Tom Daschle was South Dakota State Senator. And there was actually talk, he came pretty close to shutting that base down.
I think it's been on the chopping block 2 or 3 times now.
Yeah, but it's
There's been, maybe not as close as that time, but there have been a couple of times it's been in a scuttlebug that they're going to shut her down. So
it gets
glad that we have it.
Pretty interesting. I had this conversation with a friend of mine just last night. I had brought up that story. I said, "Well, have you seen these new bombers?" And they're coming to Ellsworth. And he goes, "What are you, some kind of crazy warmonger? You and your blah, 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 blah." I said, "I'll make this real simple for you. I would love if the world were a peaceful place.
That would be great, wouldn't it?
But
it's
long
not.
as there are lunatics that would kind of like to do us damage, you know what? Give us the good stuff."
Exactly.
We need to be prepared.
Common sense.
Yeah, we need to be prepared in case something does happen.
Exactly right, which is why I used my 25 free sandbags to make a machine gun nest in my backyard last week.
Did you get any sandbags?
Maybe. Who's asking?
Well, the city is wondering where they went, so we're just checking. All right, thanks for listening to Water Cooler Talk, brought to you by Aqua One.
If drug and alcohol problems are hitting you too close to home, you can get help. It's time for rehab. Your insurance may even cover everything. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. Get help for a drug or alcohol problem within 24 hours. Call now to learn more at 1-800-290-0759. That's 1-800-290-0759. Or get more information at timeforrehab.com.
Sunny 93.3, time now for entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Celebrities are
Fabulous.
Oh, we sure missed that the other day.
No kidding. Wow, I kind of had to go solo there.
He was snapping all by himself.
I was.
Well, you had to.
I'm not a good snapper. I'm not too snappy.
And be aware, if you have any kind of celebrity status at all, I've got people everywhere.
Yeah, he's got people on the look.
Everywhere.
On the
Okay,
lookout.
who isn't a big fan of Rosie O'Donnell? Oh, I see no hands go up. Of course, I never miss an episode of The View.
Have you ever watched The View?
It's horrific.
Well, no, but
I haven't
here's the
watched it
thing.
in a long time.
If you remember when Rosie O'Donnell was a co-host several years back, she actually, and the big buzz was, man, she quit that show because she got into it with Elizabeth Hasselbeck.
Okay.
All right. Well, turns out, Rosie O'Donnell in an interview just recently comes out and says, "Hey, you know what? I had a crush on Elizabeth."
Really?
Yep, had a little girl crush on Elizabeth.
Saw this. Well, how could you not? She was very, very, very attractive.
Well, yeah, if you're into women. Let's back this bus up a little bit. So anyway, I thought that was kind of cute.
Okay.
And
nice.
actually, apparently, and maybe Rosie was just joking, said, "Hey, when Elizabeth got word of this the other day, she immediately started praying for Rosie's soul." So
There you go.
I don't know if that's true or not. But again, it's one of these stories. It's got a great big, do we really care about this? But we must, because I'm reporting it. On the other hand, this is just my job.
Hey, don't mind me. They make me say
They
this stuff.
make me do this stuff.
We're gonna get Dan a T-shirt that says that. I'm here because they made me be here.
Yeah, I'm basically a John and Heidi Amber Alert situation. That's what I am.
Well, Dan, it's always a pleasure. Thanks for being here, man.
Hey, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
That's going to wrap it up for the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris on Sunny 93.3.